But I'm going to ask you it again for all these people. Jay Cutler said you were 100% beatable.
Hey, I'm hot.
What do you say about that?
I said Jay Cutler's smoking crack. He ain't in his right mind.
Oh.
Ronnie. We have Dexter Jackson. Dexter, what do you think about the show tonight?
I think the show was ran awesomely. This is probably the best Mr. Olympia I've ever competed in. And, of course, all the competitors are in great condition. And I just wish everybody the best of luck.
Well, if we're talking about smoking things and who's saying what, here's a man that said that, Ronnie, that he could beat you all along, and that's Gunter Schlierkamp.
Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Triple H.
Gunter, you were very upset that there was a poster with only two guys on it, Ronnie Coleman and Jay Cutler. What are your feelings on this being a two-man show, or is this guy beatable, or what?
So if you go for the poster, I think that stage it would be pretty empty today, right? So there's still 19 more guys, and I hope next year they put at least everybody who is competing on there. So I think it's just fair, and then just, they shouldn't put something in people's mind, and, I just think it should be fair. It's not a boxing match, it's a bodybuilding competition, so, and there are mostly 20 guys in there, right?
Triple H.
Now, I don't want to start anything, but
we got Jay Cutler here.
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler, come over here, Coleman. Come on over here, big man. We're going to see what's going on around here.
Oh, it's a bodybuilding contest.
There's been some accusations thrown around about some.
There's a war going on around here. It's a war going on around here. That's what we got going. You got the war on the stage and war of words.
Ronnie's been here winning the show for the past, how many years, Ronnie?
6.
6 years. But this is my town, my home, my place.
Well, your home just been invaded like Iraq. The U.S. invaded Iraq. I'm invading your hometown, buddy.
I'm going to have to chase you out, brother.
We know what happened.
I'm going to have to chase you out.
We know what happened to Iraq, so get ready to get your ass kicked.
I got to tell you, I think I just mass destruction right here.
Home, baby.
Ronnie.
And, all these guys sitting around here talking about what they're going to do. Hey, this is a show. Talk is cheap. You want to do something? Hey, we can do something right now.
Hey,
it's a hell of an idea.
Right now.
Gunther talking all that noise about him being 300 pounds. Hell, I'm 300 pounds too. What you want to do?
Who wants to see a pose down right here, right now? Who's got the guts?
Is that an industrial tape?
As I remember back in the 50s, there was a guy named Charles Atlas. And he created a workout method called dynamic tension. It's an exercise that uses isometric tension that builds up your muscles. And some of the old timers and back in the day, they use it today. Even the bodybuilders today use it. I remember when I was in the Navy and the military, we were taught dynamic tension. As this guy sits here, he's kind of demonstrating how it works. But back then, this was the training method of Navy SEALs. And all of the military uses these training methods when they don't have weights. Even a lot of incarcerated guys use this method called dynamic tension, where you sit there and you hold your muscles and use your own body reflexes to build muscles, build biceps, triceps, shoulders, even legs. So this is a popular exercise back in the day, created by Charles Atlas, and this is him on the right. Charles Atlas was very famous for this method. He was considered the man with the perfect body because he used that method for many years. And underneath that suit, he's very, very muscularly built back in the day. And you talk about muscle. What about the Dodge Demon? This is another dream car of mine. This car has 800 horsepower of solid muscle. Real muscle. If you got one of these, you will scare the hell out of somebody if you step on that accelerator. I mean, 800 pure, hard, real muscle. This car run over any kind of Honda, any kind of import car. It'll run over the Mustangs, Camaros. And hey, if you got one of these cars, you watch out, because you really got to be careful. And this is the Shelby GT500. 760 real muscle horsepower. And this car right here is a badass. And it's my dream car, and I will have it someday. Because these cars have real muscle. Here's a GT500 going up against a Hellcat. Now, a Hellcat has 700 horsepower. But it's no match for the Shelby. The Shelby will just leave it in a minute. I mean, that Shelby has some real balls. I mean, because this Hellcat, 700 horsepower, is a real strong competitor. But it's no match for the Shelby. The Shelby will just take it apart. When you have real muscle, have you noticed that people give you instant respect, even if it's on the road? Even when you have real, actually body muscle, sometimes it can make you angry.
Oh, here we go. Spread out! Spread out!
Who wants to break up that fight?
And what about weapons? Weapons are mass destruction. Talk about real muscle. I mean, these are different forms of muscle right here. All the different kinds of automatic weapons being portrayed here. The Uzi 9mm and all. The sounds, the feel. Look at the technique, how you have to hold it. This guy's showing you how to do it. But look at the power that these guns portray. Here's a P90 assault weapon. A lot of the military use these weapons. Very hard to get. This is a Mac 11. As you can see, he's having trouble with shooting it. These automatic weapons are very illegal. Like I said, a lot of the military is the only one that can use them. But these weapons here, you talking about some real muscle. You in firepower. If you got these kind of weapons, look out.
Let's go. You got the hole. Let's go.
Oh, goodness me, what a right hand there. And Larry Holmes on his back here in round
Raw power, Mike Tyson.
beating the count.
The
That
jug
was
of
a
your brain.
very heavy right hand.
How about the fastest roller coaster in the world? Formula Rossa Ferrari wheel. 149 miles per hour. Wow. If you're one of those guys who love roller coasters who can still ride on them, this is the fastest one, 149 miles per hour. This is the fastest roller coaster in the world. You have some that go 100, maybe even 120, but 149 is the fastest roller coaster recorded today.
Surfer, sort of a comic book hero, huge, muscular. Whoa, wow, did he crush that one? Jose Canseco.
Real muscle, Jose Canseco. Even though he admitted to being a steroid user, this is pure muscle here. Wow.
It didn't take long, did it?
Real muscle.
Oh man, was that something to see?
And how about Bolo Young? Real muscle.
Finds that slightly open stance, feet fairly close together, crowding the plate. The pitch, there's a long one to right field. Forget about it. This one is headed for New Jersey, high into the upper deck. Barry Bonds with a spectacular 3-run homer. And he has electrified Yankee
Babe
Stadium.
Ruth shot. Babe Ruth was one of the only ones who ever hit it over that ballpark. So imagine Barry Bonds hitting it that far, and imagine Babe Ruth hitting it out of the ballpark. And how about a Mustang against a Honda? I don't know why Hondas think they can speed, but they can't. That Mustang left that Honda in the dust. Most people who drive Hondas are beta males, so they need to bow down to the alphas.
Ready, go.
All right, you guys get 3 minutes.
Arm wrestling is still one of the oldest sports in the world, where you can see real muscle. And that guy on the right, believe it or not, was a vegan. And we're going to talk about vegans later. Where does real muscle really come from? I mean, as you see this kind of food here, it's many people eat certain types of food to get real muscle.
Factors that go into saying this
And this guy's talking here, he's a vegan.
For example,
and he's trying to tell you about eating plant-based food. And sometimes when I look at guys with muscles, I never expect them to be vegan. But a lot of vegans have muscle. As I've been studying on vegans, you would look at this guy and think this guy eats a lot of meat, but he doesn't. He's explaining right now how he's plant-based. That means that they eat a lot of plant food. And that's it. And some of them only eat 1 to 2 meals a day. Vegans are extraordinary people. When you think of vegans, you think of a scrawny, little skinny guy, but vegans are very muscular. Some of them. Not big bodybuilder type, because those can't be vegans. But vegans, believe it or not, they have great bodies. The ones who work out. But one thing about vegans, you have to have a lot of discipline to eat that kind of life. As you can see, these two aren't vegans. But they're two powerful guys with real muscle.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yes, sir. Check it out. Check it out, bro. Check it.
And this is vegan type food. This is why I can never be a vegan. To eat like this, you really got to be a chump. This is egg dog 8.